Hey beautiful friends, it's Carissa and I'm sitting on my vibration plate. So today I am going to share with you guys something super duper important. I went through a very long healing process because I had been exposed to mold and it had actually been like living and growing inside my body. My body wasn't able to get rid of it and toxins were just kind of overflowing. And so back in 2024, I learned what was going on in my body and I started taking necessary steps to get rid of it, detoxing and all of that. Well, during that process, I also learned about the lymphatic system. We all have it. I didn't know anything about it. And then I started doing some research and I found out that it is pretty much our body's sewer system. And this is how our body kind of takes those toxins from the bloodstream and different parts of our body and takes it through the liver and the kidneys to get rid of it. So with a lot of people, we end up getting our lymphatic system blocked up because it's actually very, very small. You can see like the veins in your arms and stuff, it's smaller than that. So you have all of these toxins and like we're come in contact with so much toxins constantly that it's so hard for our bodies to get through and process all of it. So it can honestly just like clog up. So a lot of times what you'll see when your lymphatic system is blocked, you'll get constipation, migraines, headaches. You will see big dark circles, poofy circles under your eyes, swollen feet, swollen fingers. Those are just some of them. You also can have like joints that hurt, back pain. All of that is from your lymphatic system because it runs through your entire body. So today, this is a system that I have learned throughout this year, and I do this every single day for my own health to help my lymphatic system to keep moving and processing the stuff out of my body. So I'm going to actually show you my whole process, go through it step by step, and also some other key things to really keep in mind. You want to stay hydrated because water is going to help that stuff flow. You want to stay moving, like keep movement going in your life, in your body. Don't be somebody that just sits around all the time because movement helps that lymphatic system move. And then, going outside in nature or getting sunshine, all that stuff is really good too. But we're going to go through all of it. I'm going to show you all the different tools that I use. And there are different ones as well that you can pick and find for yourself. But I'm not a doctor, so this isn't like medical advice, but this is stuff that actually works. And I've helped other people to get rid of some of that puffiness in the face and swelling and things because of the lymphatic system being backed up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I will do my best to link everything that I have here in the description below. So if you're wanting to try out some of these tools, highly recommend it, very, very much so. It's made a difference in the way that my appearance is, the puffiness in my face, in my under eyes, like it has gotten so much better. And then just like feeling less sluggish, less fatigue as well. So I hope you guys get a lot from this. If you want to add to what I'm sharing, feel free to leave comments below as well. And this is definitely something you guys can incorporate into your new year as we're starting 2026. So I hope you guys get something awesome out of this. Thank you so much for watching. Now, before we ever start doing any of the lymphatic drainage, the lymphatic massage, and the different things that I'm going to show you, if you're feeling any tightness in your neck, shoulders, upper back, you want to just kind of start by moving. So doing some arm circles, you're going to do some frontwards and backwards, about 30 each on each side. And if it still feels pretty stiff, you can just kind of twist, because your lymphatic drainage is right here. Like this is where you're wanting all of that fluid to go through, is right here at your collarbone. It's actually right behind it. So you want to open this space up, do some movements, reach over your head, over, out, just to get that nice and open, to break up any tension, any stress, anything like that. And take some deep diaphragm breathing from your belly. So in through the nose so that the belly gets bigger, and then out so the belly goes in. Do that for a few minutes. And you can also do a little bit of just gentle side to side with your neck to your ears, coming to your shoulders for your neck, just to kind of open that up. And then we'll get started. The first thing I use is Revitalize by Botanique Paris. It has a red light therapy and it also has different modes of massaging under your eyes, which is where I get a lot of lymphatic fluid backup is underneath of my eyes. So this really helps to massage and get that flowing and helps the puffiness and dark circles to go away. I absolutely love using this. I use it night and day. Then we're going to tap it out. So I start tapping from my ears down my throat, and then you're going to tap along the collarbone, and you can also rub in circles going down to that point that I told you is like the draining area for your lymphatic system. You want to do that at least 50 times to get it started, to get it open, to get things moving. And then I use a little roller. This one is by Kira Moon, but there are a lot of different options. This one has little pokies on it, and I start just by rolling it down the sides of my neck, both sides from my ears down to those openings, and you do about 30 on each side. Then you're going to do both sides of your forehead with this roller as well, your cheeks, down your chin line, on your moving it all up to the ear, and then you're going to go down from the ears, pushing it down, down, down. You can even do underneath the chin like I did, pushing it all the way down to the collarbone. You want to do this on both sides of your face. I would say about 20 times with each direction that you're using a roller, or you can use like the gua sha tools as well. But this is just going to help move that fluid off from your face, down your neck, and to your collarbone. I also use some metal tools. One is a little longer, and I do the same kind of movements on my forehead, my cheeks, chin, all of the face area with this as well, just to give it a little bit of extra help in moving that lymphatic fluid out of your face, chin, and under eye area. And you don't need to go hard with this. The lymphatic system is just below the skin, so you can go nice and easy with it and gentle, and it just needs that movement, pushing it into the right direction. This is why I'm showing you the direction that I'm using, because you want to move it into that specific direction. The next tool that also comes in this box is one that you can use under your eyes. So you're literally under each eye, you're just going to gently move it out from the eye to the corner of your ear. You're going to do that about 20 times, and then you're going to want to do it all the way down your neck. So from the corner of your eye all the way down past your ear, down your neck to that opening in your collarbone area. You want to do that at least 20 times both sides. Now we're going to help to drain the fluid that we've been pushing to our ears. So we're going to gently push in and down in the area below the ears. Then we're going to do the Spock motion. And that is going to be pushing fluid from in front and behind your ears, because those are big lymphatic areas. You want to push those down at least 20-30 times each. Then we're just going to use our hands and gently move that fluid down the neck to the collarbone area at least 20 to 30 times. You can also use your rollers to do these as well. And now we're going to take the roller and we're actually going to move the fluid from the back of the neck down as well, from the back of the shoulders, and then you want to do from the side. So all of that fluid can also be moved to the back area of your neck. So you want to move it to the front and into the collarbone area so that it can easily drain. I'm not doing the total number of counts with these, but you can definitely do them. Stop the video. These next tools are going to be for the rest of the body. These are wooden tools, and I'm going to go from the end of my hand to my elbow 20 times, and then from my elbow to my armpits 20 times. That's going to move any fluid that's stuck in your arms. If your fingers get swollen easily, that is because of the lymphatic fluid. Then we're going to take our hands and we're going to pat in our armpits, because those are big hubs for the lymphatic system. You can do that 20 times, and then also rub 20 times to get that fluid moving really well. You want to do the breast area because there is also a lot of lymph nodes in the breast area. You want to move it to that center where your collarbone is, because that's where it wants to flow. So you want to do some different movements with your tool, whatever kind of tool you have. Then you're going to move it up, moving from the gut, because there's some that can stay in the gut area, making you bloated. do the back area, moving it up to that collarbone area. Every single movement needs to go towards that. And then we're going to move to the groin. So in that specific area that I'm showing, you just want to kind of tap it out. Good 20 taps on each end. And we're going to use one of our tools, and we're going to go from the ankle and push that fluid up to the knee, about 20 on each side. And then you're going to go from the knee up to the groin. And you want to do about 20 on each side as well. Getting it all rolled out. If you get a lot of swollen ankles, swollen feet, that is from your lymphatic system being blocked in those areas. So spend more time on this if you need to for helping that to move along easily. Once you've done that, you're going to go back to the groin and you're going to tap it again. Good 20-30 taps there. You're going to take your roller and then move all of that stuff that you just pushed from your legs, help to move it up. Good 20-30 movements up the whole body, back to the collarbone, and then you want to stop where you started by tapping it out at least 50 times. And then something I like to finish off the process with is my vibration plate. The vibration plate helps your whole body to vibrate and everything to really move. Like that movement helps the lymphatic system so much. So I stand on there for at least 10 minutes, and there's different levels of speed. You can do what's best for you, but you can stand on there just for 10 minutes, and it's amazing for your muscles, amazing for your lymphatic system. It really gets your body moving, and you can also sit on it. Different ways that will help with different forms of lymphatic movement. So that is the whole system.